Alright, so it's a nice old house. Built a long time ago. I think that says 1835. And this is not its original location. It was moved from on top of the hill to the street when the streets were put in. But in any case, my mother-in-law talked me into fixing these columns. They were rotten on the bottom. Had a fellow with a big lathe turn the base. I had the opportunity to fit little pieces of wood in there, and then eventually put the fluting into the wood, which is what I did yesterday and I'm continuing to do today. This project has been going on for a year because I've been trying to figure out how am I going to put a flute into those columns once the wood is in place. Let me explain the dilemma. Okay, so here's an example of a piece of wood that's been fitted in, and the flute will have to start here and go down to here. And this is about an inch, so I found on the interweb a nice 1-inch bit for the router, 1/2-inch shank on it. I didn't have a 1/2-inch router, so I had to go buy one. So here's that lovely bit and my 1/2-inch router, and you'll notice this router's been modified a little bit, and I'll show you why. As you're coming down through this area, you get down to here and the base of the router starts interfering with the column, or the column starts interfering with the router, so you can't go any further. So by removing that with a sawzall, I'm able to come all the way down and get to the lowest part of the flute, completing it properly. I had to build a jig so that when I came down, I would come down nice and smooth. I'll show you that next. Okay, so this is what I built to guide the router down the column, cutting out the flute without going all over the place. Basically a piece of plywood with some ratchet straps on it. I put 2 on so it'd hold it nice and steady. The area where I have to cut is only about 7 inches high, but I made the slot 2 feet high so I could line the slot up with the existing flute, making sure I was square on. I tighten up the straps, put the router to her, and I'm getting some nice results. Let's see this in action. One of the things I'm sorry about is I did not put a stop across the bottom to catch the bottom of this router when it came down. I've been going a little bit low every once in a while, but it's just my mother-in-law's house, so who cares? It takes about 4 passes. I keep increasing the depth of the router as I go. Right now I'm taking it out just a little bit. So here we go, pass number 1. And that's just about far enough down. That's generally the depth of all the rest of them. Like I said, I sometimes go over. Take down another few notches. Another few notches. That's got a ways to go yet. I'm not happy till I actually start hitting into the original wood just a little bit, so I know this is going to be flush. So, that said, another few notches. Well, it did catch on this side, but it's not catching over here. We're going to go down another couple of notches. Not happy with that. I'm going to do it again. And my friends, I'm going to call that done. Pretty sweet, don't you think? Thanks for watching. Okay, so this is the finished product. Well, it's not finished till I get the wood putty in there and take care of a few things, but not too bad, huh? You'll notice the termite marks in that column over there. Nasty little critters, huh? And then here's where I've filled. That needs a little sanding, but I need some more filler. Then up at the top of that guy, got a lot of work to do. But anyway, that was kind of boring, wasn't it? A lot of flutes I made in here. Big step down. You can see where it went a little low here and over here. But like I said, it's my mother-in-law's place. It's a lot of fluting and a lot of wood filler I think I'm going to be using, but it's better than it was. It was rotted right out, gaping holes. Quite a few that I had to do on it. And the damn bushes are always in the way, stabbing me in the back, but that's life. Well, these are pretty much finished. You can see where at the base of that one right there, I went down and knocked the bottom out when I got too close. Again, that's why God gave us wood filler. And there's one last thing I wanted to show you. That's the router, just so you know what I did. First of all, Harbor Freight plunge router. I didn't use the plunge. Nice router though. But here's the deal. That used to be there. It isn't anymore. Came off kind of nice. Okay guys, talk to you later.